Welcome back to my channel, Earthy people. I'm Gerard, Witch of Earth's Scariest Goods, and today I decided that I am going to show all of you how to do a spell to ensure good luck. The luck can be described by many things, right? It's like finding a four-leaf clover or the horseshoe, or it's like, coincidences, great coincidences happening to you on a daily basis, or at least a noticeable type of basis. So what this spell does, though, is it ensures that those coincidences happen where they're a lot more noticeable. Okay, so if you have that business deal that's about to happen, or maybe it's a job opportunity, maybe it's something with love, right? Maybe it's a significant other. There's so many ways that maybe you want that extra, nudge, that extra bit of luck in your corner. So that's where this spell comes in handy. It ensures it. So if this sounds interesting to you, keep on watching. And if you're new around here, don't forget to subscribe as I make new videos and hit that notification bell, okay? So if you like the content that I'm creating, no pressure. But I hope you do subscribe because I would love for you to be a part of this community. So without further ado, let's begin. Okay, we're going to need a few things. We're going to need a candle. Now, if you've seen my previous video on candle colors, I'll try to link it above and, somewhere up above, so that you can click on it where I go over kind of the colors and their meanings. But if you notice, I'm using an orange candle. You can use orange, yellow, or something that resonates with you, right? So if it's a business deal, you might want to use a green candle. If it's something where you're going to ask somebody out that you have a love interest with, you might want to do pink. Okay, so in that aspect. But today, for the demonstration purposes, I am using orange. Orange is a good indicator of illumination, okay, of new ideas, opportunities, of growth. So I'm definitely going to be using orange. Also, on a side note, the candle that you choose, you want to use a larger candle. Like, you don't want to use like a birthday candle, right? Something, or a chime candle that's going to go out really quick. You're going to want a candle that kind of burns over time, okay? Because we're going to need this to burn for 7 days. That's a long time, right? So that's why, for instance, I chose a 7-day candle. Because it burns for 7 days, or it has enough wax to burn for 7 days. You're going to need a glass bowl full of water, or container with water in it. You're going to want to either use sun water, distilled water. Try to stay away from tap water, but if you can only get your hands on tap water, make the magic your own, okay? But try to get like moon water, sun water, distilled water, rainwater, that nature, okay? You're going to need some salt, something to light the candle with. I'm using a lighter today. You're going to need a brown piece of paper, no straight edges. If you don't have a brown piece of paper, you can also use like college root paper, construction paper, white paper, computer paper. Just make sure that there's no straight edges on there, okay? A permanent marker, and you're going to need something to dry your hands off with. And I'm going to go into why. So the first part we're going to do is we're going to take our water, and you're just going to take your power hand. So it's going to be the hand that you write with. If you're ambidextrous, then you can choose either hand. But if I write with my right hand, it's right hand, left hand, right? Okay, so I write with my right hand, so I'm just going to place it into the water. I'm going to just swirl it counterclockwise, okay? As I'm swirling this, you just imagine just anything negative in this water is gone. You are making this clean. If you made holy water, that's where that comes in. You can skip this step and just pour a little bit of holy water in this, or just fill this with holy water. It's a little waste if you fill the whole thing with holy water, so I would just put a few drops into it. But if you don't have holy water, just do this method of visualization, right? Cleaning it counterclockwise, okay? Once you've done that, once you've imagined where it's now clean, a good way to do that is you could just say it out loud. Maybe you're just not good with visualization. That's perfectly fine. Just kind of tell yourself that the water is becoming clean. There are no negativity around me. There is nothing bad in this water. All negative influences are now gone. You know, you kind of tell yourself that if you're not good at visualization. Next, we're going to take salt. Salt is good for purification, for cleansing, for taking away anything that's negative. So we're going to actually pour that into our water. All right? Once again, you'll skip this step. You won't need the salt, once again, if you did use holy water. Okay, but if you don't have that, like I said, then you're going to do this step. Take your power hand again, and you're just going to swirl it again, counterclockwise, right? We're going to get that salt mixed up into this water, right? It's going to make it even cleaner. And we want that. Next, after you've done that, right? So we've swirled it around, we've got that salt all mixed up counterclockwise. You don't need to visualize anything that second time, but if you wanted to, all the better, right? It just makes the magic even more. For me personally, when I do that spell, I don't do a visualization that second time, just that first time, right? So now you're just going to take your hands and you're just going to wash it in it. Make sure that it just covers your hand. It's just washing your hands, right? Just cleansing our hands, right? We're taking away anything negative, anything that would be influence upon the hands. And that's where the cloth comes in. You're going to dry your hands off. We're just going to take the bowl and we're just going to set it to the side. It's no longer needed. That's where your paper comes in. So your hands are nice and dry, that no water is going to leak onto it, okay? So make sure that you do not do this part unless you cleanse your hands, right? Because we want the luck to come to you in its purest form. We want that luck to appear to you as clear as day. That's a good representation. This talks to the subconscious, this talks to the universe, this talks to the energies around you, that you want it as clear as day, as clean as day. Okay? You're just going to take your permanent marker and you are just going to write what it is that you want your luck to surround. So maybe it's a business deal, maybe it's a loved one, you're going to write their name on there. Maybe you are trying to get a husband or a wife or a loved one in general. Maybe it's a perfect pet, you know, maybe it's that house. You're going to write out, you know, what you want that luck to surround. So if it's a house, you're just going to write house. If it's a particular person that, you know, you're about to ask out, you're going to put them on there. If it's a business deal, you're just going to write business deal. If you want to be more specific, which I recommend, you would write out that type of business deal, what the name of the deal is, okay? For me, I'm just going to do life. All right? So that's all I wrote on there was life, because I just want luck to surround my life. I'm very grateful for everything that I have. I just wouldn't mind even more luck, right? More possibilities, more things to happen. Why not in my life? If you're not sure, maybe you're just at one of those crossroads and you're just like, Gerard, I don't know what to put on this paper. Then you're just going to write luck, right? Because that's what we want to manifest. So it's okay that if you don't have a particular goal or if you don't have a particular direction, maybe you're just at a point in your life where you just would like that luck to be shown. You're just going to write the word luck on there, okay? Now, right above it, you're going to write your first name, and right below it, you're going to write your last name, okay? So I'll just give you an example. Okay, so I have Gerard, and then I have life, and then I have my last name on there, okay? So above and then below it. So you'll have your word in the middle, first name at the top, your last name at the bottom. Super important that you do that, okay? All right. Now, super simple. All you're going to do is fold it towards you, because we want it to come towards you, manifest towards you. Turn it clockwise, fold towards you. Clockwise, fold towards you. Clockwise, fold towards you, okay? And you're just going to do that until it's small enough to fit underneath your candle, right? So that, as you can tell, it fits perfectly right underneath it. Right underneath it, you're going to place it on a heat-safe proof dish if you want. This is just an example, so I don't have that, but I would place this in my cauldron at the very end, or a plate with water or something of that nature, but you always want to have this in a safe area. Fire can run rampant. I don't want you to have your house all burned down or your apartment burned down, okay? So just make sure to monitor this. Alright, next thing you do is you're going to breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, and last time, breathe in, breathe out. That's just to cleanse the breath, right? Breath is life, air is life, okay? So we're just breathing in and breathing out, right? Slowing a tone, calming. Now you're just going to light your candle. As you light this candle, you'll say this spell 3 times. Grateful for what I have right now. Luck is the energy I call out loud. From above and below, possibilities now be shown. Grateful for what I have right now. Luck is the energy I call out loud. From above and below, possibilities now be shown. Grateful for what I have right now. Luck is the energy I call out loud. From above and below, possibilities now be shown. Okay, now that you've said that, you're just going to let this burn a little over time, okay? I would let this burn at a minimum an hour. You can go longer, but an hour. Set your timer like I do. I would set a timer. So on my phone, I set a timer. If you have a kitchen timer, I set a timer. Microwave, use the timer. But you want this to burn a minimum of an hour, okay? And then you're just going to extinguish the flame. And then the next day you're going to go ahead and light it. Now, each time that you light this candle, you will repeat that spell, okay? 3 times just like you did, okay? Each time you light this candle, you're going to light this candle, listen carefully, for 7 days. Doesn't have to be the exact time every 7 days, but 7 days, okay? You cannot miss a day. Don't be like, oh, Gerard, I forgot. No, it has to be on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, okay? Or if you do it on a Monday and you forget Tuesday and then you do it on a Wednesday, you have to start all over, okay? It has to be 7 consecutive days. You will light the candle and say that spell for 7 consecutive days, okay? If you've done this right, in my personal experience, after 30 days or within 30 days, you should see your possibilities start appearing, okay? It'll start to be like a little trickle and then you'll start to see it a lot, okay? And that's all luck is, right? It's all the possibilities. It's the possibilities of making it happen. It's like taking that lucky left turn or picking that lucky number, right? It's all the possibilities. And that's all it's doing, is it's bringing all the likely possibilities to you. But you must do this, I repeat, for 7 consecutive days. You must do this correctly if you want this to manifest like that, okay? After your manifestation has happened, after the 7 days are done, you're just going to take your piece of paper to burn it, right? And then you're going to take the ashes and you'll just bury it, right? Giving thanks because the luck has happened to you. So like I said, within 30 days, you should see that manifest. Now, if you are not seeing any possibilities in 30 days, then you're going to want to redo the spell because it could be something with the energy, something blocking, something you didn't do. Maybe you did miss a day and you weren't sure, but just make sure that you do it for 7 consecutive days. You follow this spell and you should see all the possibilities just come straight to you. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's video and I hope you give it a try. Because who knows, you might just have that bit of luck that pushes you in the direction that you've always wanted to go. So as always, stay earthy, stay magical, and don't forget, love yourself and others. Bye for now.